Hello and welcome to the Reflection Show with me, Martha Inspice. Today we're about to look at how young people, or especially young girls, venture into male-dominated jobs and how the journey and the challenges has been all this while. I am Martha Inspice. Let's go for a break. When we are back, we delve into the conversation. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back from the break. It's still the Reflection Show with me, Martha Inspice. Today we want to have a conversation about young women in the male-dominated jobs and also that kind of job in general, because sometimes we don't have that kind of respect for it and we feel that people who are in that kind of jobs are not qualified, or they're not intelligent, or probably they are not worthy enough. I'm here with Hafsa. Hafsa is a painter, and then she does POP as well.
Yes.
And she's here with me with her master, the one who taught her, and also has taught other young women and other people as well. But today the focus is on the young women that he has taught. Master, welcome to the show.
Welcome to. Good afternoon.
You are welcoming me to my own show. Okay, tell us your name. We know you as Master, and then your shop name and what you do. Who knows? You get more clients.
Okay, I'm called Abdul Shakur, and people always call me Future Links.
Future Links.
Yeah.
Hey, so you get new links after the show.
Yeah, and this Future Links is the company name for
Okay.
our website,
Okay.
and we do a lot of work, maximum complete of construction work. And we started this work for some years for now, and I was doing it in Accra and outside
Where?
outside Ghana. We
Wow.
used to do some work there.
International man.
No, somehow. So POP work and painting and other kind of POP different work, which the things we used to do, like using POP to do different kind of work or to make design. Yeah, sometimes like the flower pots and other window things. So the ladies, we are encouraging people to let our young ladies to also take part, or the young ladies to participate on the construction work.
How did you feel when they contacted you and said that they have some girls they want you to train?
I was feeling happy, and I was even looking for the ladies for the construction work to train. So before few days, because I was having some contract in Boku.
Wow.
For Teachers Credit Union project.
Nice.
So after the project, we are back to Tamale, and I was having interest to teach ladies on construction work based on POP and the painting design. Fortunately, one of our sister called Humaima in NVTI. So one of my friends introduced me to her. So through that, I got these ladies. They were 10 ladies. We trained them on painting and design for 6 months. And actually now we are training another ladies for POP.
So now they are masters on their own.
They are masters.
Okay.
Even sometimes they used to employ me as a labor work, a special Hafsa.
Oh, Hafsa, you've been employing him as his slave, as your laborer.
Sometimes she gets her own jobs. When she gets,
nice.
So it is a good for the society to also have more encouragement for our sisters to also take part on the construction work.
Okay.
Which is also the same work as the ladies are learning. The hairdressing and the other things.
They can also learn this.
They can also learn this one too.
Okay, let me come to Hafsa. Why did you decide to go into painting?
Actually, As for me, I like male-dominated areas. So I actually learned this thing, sandals, and then
Okay.
that's the bags.
Okay.
I learned that one. So mostly I just like doing that kind of work. So I love it. That's just a passion for me.
And how has it been so far, painting and doing POP?
Actually, people actually make fun of me. There are a lot of people that, especially men, and even ladies as well,
Why?
because they are like, there are a lot of other works that are
You could
there.
have done.
Yes, and which is, I have a friend of mine who was like insulting me as like, why did you go and learn all that? Well, meanwhile, hairdressing is there. You are not going to be getting jobs. People are going to be, I mostly is men that give out the contracts. So most of them think that, oh, because you are doing this kind of work, like you get a lot of men to be interested in you, which leads to this and that. So most of them were, even my father as well. He wasn't very supportive when it came to the painting. So I actually made master to go there and then spoke to him about the work that I do. So right now he's supporting me. So when I call him, I say I'm going to work. He's like, where are you going? Which area? Right now he doesn't say anything again. So there's this guy that usually when I come out from my house and I'm going to work, when we're still learning, they will used to call me painter, like in a mockery form. They were making fun of me. So every day I'm passing there. So once he said, I would just be laughing and said, like, it's not any hard job. Any lady can do it. So that was like 3 weeks ago. He called me and said he's building his house. That when he's done, he'll call me so that I'll handle the contract.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm getting a lot of support right now. So even when I'm going to work and we are going to enter the car, a lot of guys are asking my master that, is she going to cook for you? Is she coming to cook? And then they will say, I'm learning. Why is a lady learning POP and then painting? Or why is she doing that? Just go and get married and forget about all those things. So that's the challenges that I face.
Is it interesting to be in it?
Yes.
Do you advise other women to come into POP and then painting?
It's not that kind of hard work that society portray it, because they are like, it's hard work, you can't do it. You climb scarves and all that, and then when you are painting, you do a lot of moving of the hands, and then you'll be tired. It's not that kind of hard work. Any lady can do it. Even me, when I finish painting or doing the POP, I go to the house and I don't sleep early. It's not that kind of hard work that any lady cannot do. We can all do it.
Master, she mentioned that you had to go and speak to her father. What are some of the challenges you face when young women are coming in? Is it stressful for them?
Some of them, they find it difficult to learn it because they never see a lady working on this kind of job. And most at times I used to let them see other ladies who are also part in construction, especially the ladies we work in Accra and other places. So if I show them this kind of people who are also ladies and doing it, they have
motivated
it motivates them to also take part in it. But at the home, as they are starting, they are not getting more encouraged from people to do their job. So the difficult thing we are facing for now, the ladies, some of them have the passion to do it, but they are not getting more support from the other side. They don't get motivated. So if the youth will also take our ladies to be the same people as the guys or we boys are doing the work, they can also do something in it. Yeah.
Do you think that where we are coming from is a challenge? We are in Tamale, we're in the northern region. Do you think that is also one of the reasons why they wouldn't want to encourage a girl to learn?
Actually, this one I cannot say much on it because if you never see something it will be difficult for you to understand. So people in Tamale, or people who are not used to work with, so they get it very difficult.
Okay, because they've not traveled out to see that other women are working in other perspective as well.
Yeah.
Do you get girls coming to you to want to learn?
Yes, I actually had one man who came to me and said he wanted his daughter to come and join me in there, because usually he was a watchman near my house. So like
now
I
you
passed
call them security.
Okay, security. So there was this security man around my house. So he usually see me like when I go get my own contract and I'm bringing in the buckets and all that. Then he approached me and asked me that, am I doing it? And I said yes. And he said he wants his daughter to come and join me so that I will teach her. And there are some of my friends too who are still chasing me to learn the job. Because at first they were making fun of me. Them, I wouldn't say fun, but they didn't support it. But as of now, because I'm getting my own contracts and people
I want to mention the money aspect. Does it pay?
Yes, it does.
Pays well.
Yes, it does pay well.
The first person who is really saying it, Master, does it pay?
It pays, as I said.
Hey.
Yeah, because it's 2 hours she called me as a labourer work. So I went there and I get.
So she now pays you when she invites.
When she get work,
yes,
she pays me.
Wow.
Even I'll go with another guys, 2 or 3. The one I got, she got last time. I had 2 guys with me, 3, including her, 4. So we did it and she paid us, right? So if all the ladies are also going to have opportunity,
nice,
it will be good for us. And actually, sometimes people who are giving the job, some people are happy if they see the ladies are doing it. So they wish to even give their jobs to the lady.
Yes, I would want to give my contract to her than you.
So the only thing sometimes I feel is that lack of support from the youth is the hard thing for the ladies. And if maybe we Ghanaians are also going to take the ladies or our sisters as some of the boys we take to learn the jobs, the handworks for the future use, I think it will help more. And when we are even in plan, or we are having some group for the ladies, all ladies who are having the skills on handwork, Future Links, we are having a plan to have more contact with them, and any lady or anyone who have contract, he can give to us for the ladies to do. And if maybe it is from the male side, we can support. So we do more than 4 or 5 different type of handwork in Future Links construction. Okay,
so just take us through. You are doing direct adverts, you know that.
Yeah.
So take us through. So you do painting, you do POP, you do what?
We do Alokobon.
What is that?
Alokobon. It is aluminium and rubber together. Yeah. So if they, like right now, if they have a building, they don't use to plaster it or to paint. It's the only Alokobon they will use to cover all the building. So if it is 10th floor, 4th floor.
Wait, so when you just do your blocks together and the rooms are there, you don't plaster it with
the outside. You don't plaster it. You just use the Alokobon, and we use it to cover the wall.
And it lasts longer.
And it lasts longer too. So that Alokobon, it is there. So Alokobon work and frameless work, that one is also type of glass work, but it doesn't use aluminium profiles. It's used all the accessories and the glass itself to do. So Alokobon, POP, painting and design, and curtain wall and other things, we are doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And which of them does the women usually come for more?
The painting and the POP is the one the ladies I see they can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So for that one, I think if we take step on it, the ladies can also do much in that.
Do you have an age range? of the girls you accept? Because maybe some of them might be quite small, but do you have an age range of the kind of?
For the age, maybe from 15 above or 10 above can learn it. Even as at now, I'm having a small ladies and boys training on after schools.
Oh, okay.
For the
you have
kids.
that sections too.
I have that section. So and we are teaching the kids about construction and maybe their leisure time to have a good use on it. Even the waste material, what can we do from the waste materials we are having. So for future links, we're having a small foundation based on the kids to use their talent to do something. So very soon maybe we will have a kids construction training form.
Yeah, or let's say like a boot camp or something.
Yeah,
They can. You say it takes
6 months.
I nearly said 6 years. 6 months for them to fully learn.
Yeah.
By 6 months, were you very perfect?
Yes. I think by 3 months or 4, we were like doing it very well. Master said we were very good.
Oh, nice.
So by that time we were doing it. Really
Okay,
good.
so now it means that you are now on your own.
Yes.
You are now your own master.
Yes.
You can even have apprentices on your own.
Yes.
You can get jobs and go and do with these big contracts.
Yes. Actually, I'm just coming from a job.
Wow.
Yes, I was doing a job and then I decided to come here.
just from
I'm at
site.
it.
I
I'm
think
just
we'll be
from
showing
the
you a
site.
video on seeing some of the girls painting and removing that. I think when we go for a break, before we come back, we'll take you through that video as well. We took, you are wondering where I got the video, right? I had the video somewhere somehow. So you will see the video when the episode is out.
Okay.
Yes. So, Master, now with the parents, the mothers and the fathers who might not want their children to do this, what advice do you have for them?
For the advice I have for the parents is that if your child have interest to do construction work or to learn the construction parts and you are forcing the child to learn different things which he or she is not happy to work with, you may end up spending your money waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you agree to support the ladies or your child for the idea or the skills the lady have or has, I think it may help the society and help the parents itself. Yeah.
Have you put your own children into the work you are doing?
I don't have.
You don't have kids
have,
now?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're looking for a wife to marry?
I've already have a wife.
You are okay. I wanted to marry you.
Wow. But no problem.
No.
Yeah,
You want to
because
marry 2 wives?
4.
4 wives?
Yeah.
You want to marry 4 wives?
Actually, if God permits.
God, you don't permit this one.
Uh,
Yes, anyways, but I think that it's a great idea having you yourself to encourage your parents to bring their children or to bring their daughters into some of these things. Now, let me come back to Hafsa. You mentioned that your colleagues tease you and all of that. What do you think is the reason why some of them might be teasing you?
I think mostly it's ignorance. You know, normally here you don't see a lot of ladies going into those kind of works. Usually it's just hairdressing and then tailoring that I see. Like a young girl who decides not to go to school will definitely go to hairdressing and then tailoring. So mostly people don't acknowledge the fact that like there are other things that the lady can do. It's not only those areas that they can focus on. Other things are there. So I think that was the reason. So since they started seeing improvements, when I was going to work, I was at somewhere around here. When I was going to work, and a friend of mine called me. I said I was going to work, and she said I should employ her. That she's very serious. She's not joking. But at first, you're like, what? She was the person who said, "Ah, you are just a crazy person. Why are you going into construct this thing?" And right now, she called me and said she wanted to learn it. So once they see the improvement and see actually ladies can actually do this, they want to join.
So you're now like an inspiration to your peers. Yes, because if she was teasing you and now she wants to learn from you, then it means that actually you are an inspiration to her. That's what she wants to actually learn from you. How do you feel when they now praise you for something they were teasing you about?
Actually, when they were actually teasing me, I was feeling good. I was like, I know what I'm doing and I know this will lead to something. So when they were teasing me, I was laughing and I was okay with it.
You were not shaking?
No.
I'm glad you were not. Because there are some who would have said, let me just stop this thing and just concentrate on something else. But I'm glad that you are not. Master, have you had very stubborn girls?
Yeah. Some.
What made them stubborn? It's like they won't come for less like training, or how did I put it? Like they won't come.
Their stubbornness is not like something bad. It is the opposite way.
Okay.
The way I'm saying they are stubborn is that they want to behave like a man. That's the kind of stubborn. So they try to say what man can do, women can do better. So that's the kind of stubbornness I'm saying. Like if we go to the POP installation, POP is not like if you are doing the installation, it's not about groundwork, it is ceiling. So some of them, they may be afraid to climb inside the building, or maybe the room
ceiling,
or the ceiling. So some of them, they shows their what I'm going to say, stubbornness, or what will I say?
In trying to be strong or assertive.
So they would also climb in top and be trying to do more thing. So and this one it is not easy for a lady to be inside on the ceiling. So if
and that's like entering inside the ceiling.
If you are doing the end of the POP work, sometimes you have to be inside to finish it and pass this framework and come out.
So if you don't take time, someone close there, you remain there.
Every house or every building, they have entrance for inside the ceiling, and that's the place you can.
So do you also enter that way?
Yes, we do climb, and it's fun.
How fun is it?
I just love, doing.
I see you enjoy your work.
Yes,
you enjoy doing your work, so it comes natural to you. You don't force it, you don't fake it and all of that.
Yes, so I just climb. It's not hard for me to just climb and then do things and get down. So I'm not afraid.
It's getting interesting here. Let's go for a break. We'll be right back.
When you are done, finish this side there. Finish it so that we'll see what, and then when you take off the plaster, we can see what it looks like. Okay. So, what you understand what I'm saying? What did she say?
So that's what has pushed others to do what, to include them in their activities when they get contracts. And they were perceiving that they are girls, they couldn't have done it. But now that they've seen that they having that skill to do, they engage them and they are actually enjoying it. Okay. Nobody will enjoy it.
Welcome back from the break. We are still trying to help ourselves to understand the importance of some of these jobs, TV jobs, male-dominated jobs, and why we think that young people should do well to venture into those kind of jobs. I'm here. I'm here with Hafsa and her master of Future Links. I like the name of your company.
Yeah.
So at the end of the how long have you been operating? How long have you been working?
Actually, it is a new company we are bringing up. So it's just like 2 years now.
Okay, 2 years is a while.
Because we just do the registration, but we didn't start the work. So as at now, we are having interest on training, and before we can do much work on the construction. So for the company registration, it's not just based on the high standard, it is a medium. So it's not something like
okay. Hafsa, sometimes I hear some young women say they don't have money to go into their jobs. People are out there, like NGOs or individuals, to pay for them to start learning their jobs, and they don't. Why do you think that is? Because somebody can be like, okay, I want to help you go, but I believe you've encountered some girls who are not serious.
Yes.
What do you think? What is the advice you can give them? Master, have you encountered girls like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even from the beginning, some of them were parts
and they dropped.
So for the ladies, sometimes I don't know the reason why they are stopping the work, because why they are college. Some of them are married, are doing married, still inside the learning process, and some of them are stop. They stop whilst when they do their marriage. So for me, what I'm just observing is that it's just about the encouragement from the other side, either their parents or maybe their friends and the other things. So that's the thing I'm feeling.
Hamster, what do you think would be the challenge of girls dropping out?
I think mostly is peer influence, and then the fact that most of them are eager to get married. And you know, once you get married,
be a barrier for them.
yes, some of them marriage is a barrier.
Their husbands will tell you not to learn.
Yes, because there is this one girl, she was supposed to be here. I called her, she's not picking because she didn't ask permission from her husband, so she can't come. And most of the men don't actually encourage that kind of work, so they just say maybe I'll just put you into tailoring, sort of fashion, or like, you know, hairdressing and all that. So they stop and they listen to them. Because I actually had one guy, he was like, we were kind of dating, and then he said I should stop the work that I'm doing and get married because this work will not take me anywhere. So I'm just wasting my time. So mostly it's just sometimes the parents too, they are like, we are not seeing improvement in it. You know, our work, it doesn't come every day. It's construction, sometimes you don't have work to go to, and sometimes it just flows. You know, raining season like this, you know, people will not want to paint their houses and then rain will clean. So raining season, it doesn't, the work is not there much.
Okay.
So if you are in the house and you are not doing anything, then your father will feel like, or your mother will feel like, so you don't have money. What kind of work is that that you don't get every day? But once you get the work, maybe you can.
Sometimes you even be so tired, crowd to work, and you have to work.
Yes, and the money too that you get is, it can even take for some time for you to
Before
be
to
broke
finish,
or something
yeah.
like that. So it comes once in a while, but the work is,
Yeah,
is
but
good.
when it comes big, like the big contracts that come,
Yes.
even if you are there for 2 months, you're not working, you are still able to
Yes.
settle yourselves financially.
Yes, that's true.
Now, as a young woman in that, what is your biggest, how do you want it to grow for you? Do you just want to be that small Hafsa girl doing painting? But what is the vision behind this thing that you are doing?
So the thing is, I wanted to create some kind of a group or something like that, so that other young women who are into, you know, you are doing tile laying, you can come and join. You are doing this, so we group
So
ourselves
like a
together.
company.
Yes. So once we get contract, we don't have to go and then find people to come and tile it and paint it. So the ladies themselves will go, you know, build the house, you know, paint it.
It's a great
Do
idea.
POP.
I had an interview with some of the young people. I think with Malahumima, as we are all mentioning, she was part of the interview the last time, and I said that I spoke with plumbers, like different people, and I think before that I had interviewed a female architect, and I'm just imagining, just like you were saying, having all these women, an architect, was it like amazing, and we're coming together. And I like the idea you are bringing, having all these professionals
Yes.
come together to
Yes.
start a company.
Yes. That's the
I
aim.
like the dream.
Thank you.
I like the dream. It's a big dream and you can achieve that. You don't have to start it big. You don't have to start big. Personally, I have grown to understand that nothing really becomes big. You need to start very small. Sometimes there is no hope for you, and it really comes.
Yeah.
So, even if it's just one girl or two girls, in addition to, you can start that company. Just look for a nice name. Like he has his own future links, and he's able
Yeah.
to have more people out there.
Yes. I'm actually I have a friend who is into tiling, and she's a woman as well. So I spoke with her, and she wants to join us so that we'll start it as some kind of company and get a name for it. So when we get the contract, we go there, we build the house. You know, every work has its own efforts. So those who are doing the tile laying, they will charge. This is how much I take. So we pay them. Those who are doing the POP too, they will say, you know, so that we'll get the money and then share it among us, and then get some left, so that we'll save it for future use as well.
I like that. I'm impressed. I wish I had some $1 million. Like I would just start. I would just push it for all of you girls to really build your company to be one of the biggest company. And I believe that. I just hope you get people who are very interested to invest in your idea. And I think that's the most important thing. We need to invest in the lives of our young women, our young people, and make sure that, because these are girls who are not doing something bad to get money. They're actually working, making sure that it's not a man sleeping with them to give them the money, but it's actually they working for them to get that money that they will say that, okay, it's my money. Master, now let me come to you. How long has it been when you've been training some of these girls?
Actually, for the ladies training, this is my first time in Tamale for the training.
Okay.
But in the other side, like in Accra, I was used to be in Accra to do the work about 5 years or more than 5 years. So in Accra, we were used to take ladies as a labor work. So that was the place I started to teach the ladies on the construction site. Some of them, I advised them to take their time to learn the work rather than using it as a laborer. Some of them accept, and even right now, most of them are not even in Ghana. Some of them are out doing their works on construction, and some of them are still in Accra, but I don't know where they are, because sometimes I may get a string call and it may be some of them giving me the call. So for the ladies, I started from Accra, and this is the second time I'm going to do the trade, because we North are also doing their best to support the ladies based on the POP side training on my work side or our company. So for the ladies side, it's just like 1 to 2 years. I just started
in Tamale.
In Tamale.
But before Tamale, we were doing
before
it at other
Tamale,
places.
yeah. So the first training is from the name of the
Nosak.
Nosak, yeah.
I trained them through Nosak.
Yeah.
So the second one I'm going to do now is from Winoff. So them two are to train POP and painting, whilst they also do POP and painting, but their own was basing on painting itself, and the POP was like 30% trained, but Winoff ladies are going to have about 70% trained.
Now we are looking at Nosak, if you can go. So these are young people from Nosak that you've been training.
Yes.
And then that was so how many girls did you train under Nosak?
There were 10 ladies.
Okay.
10.
Okay. So after that, you have another batch of girls that you train.
For the other batch, it's not from Nosak.
Okay.
It's for Winoff.
So the 10 girls that you have trained from Nosak, they've all completed.
No, 2 of them dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 of them drop, and 1 of them go back to Kayaye. Yeah, and other one stop.
Actually, 2.
Yeah. Another one stopped because of marriage, and 2 of them are inside with marriage still doing their work. So that's the way, the reason why I was saying I don't know why. And sometimes I used to say because of the encouragement.
Some left because of marriage. Some are still in even though they are married.
Their marriage.
And the one who have gone because of Kaya, I'm just wondering, because that is actually one of the interventions
that
we are
one,
looking at.
That one, madam, is just because of they are used on money, spending of money. Quick money. And this work, we are just going to use maybe less than 1 year to take the knowledge and take patience on it, and you can have
all the money in the world.
Money in the net. So if you are used on something, it is difficult for you to drop on it. So it is just for we those having the passion to help the society or the youth, we have to do more effort. By the grace of God, gradually, they will stop it, and we will have complete of our dream based on what we are trying to do.
Wow. So sometimes, how do you handle it? Like when you have girls, like when they came in some jobs. Let me come to have on this, and I'll come back to you. How did you feel when you were there and some of your girls had to drop? Did you try talking to them to continue?
Yes, I actually called. One of them got married and decided not to come. So I called her, convincing her. She said she will come. And then the next day I'll call her again. You didn't come. Why? She said she will come. She didn't tell me the reason. She was just saying I'll come, but she wasn't coming. So I decided to speak to Master about it and say maybe we have to do something, because she was very good. So we have to do something, unless a talent will just go away like that. So I spoke with Master, and then Master called the husband, and the husband brought her back to the work site. And the Master and the husband spoke for a while, and then the husband agreed to continue to let her come back. And those who have gone to Kaya, I'm still trying to bring them back, because they want quick man. That's what they were doing before they joined the painting. So like Master said, it takes a while to get the money. If you are serious, it takes a while to get it. So they just want quick money. So they travel back to Kumasi for the Kaya again. So one of them, she was actually in school, and she just left the school. She just went to the Kaya, and then the parents too are still looking for her, calling. Her number is not going through. So that's what we are still trying to do. So that
NORSAC actually paid for their training.
Yes, they do very well on it. They pay for the training, the materials, and everything.
So actually, it's a project.
Yes.
That NORSAC is handling.
Yes,
it's called the
it's
PASS
project. The PASS project.
Yes.
Yeah.
Promoting adolescent safe space.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
So as part of the PASS project, NORSAC is sponsoring everything. I'm just taking it step by step.
UNICEF is sponsoring.
Yes. No, I mean you, the girls. It's from NORSAC. Yes, of course. UNICEF is. I know more about the project.
Okay.
So it's funded by UNICEF, but being implemented by NORSAC.
Yes.
So I know all about the project. But I mean that because you are not directly dealing with NORSAC and not dealing with UNICEF.
Yes.
So I'm just breaking the ice and saying that it's like you just sitting down. Somebody comes and say that get up and go to school. I'll pay your school fees, your admission fees, and everything. Just go and learn. And even with that, they are not willing to still learn.
Yes. So like I said, it's just the quick money that they are eager to get, and they feel like the painting. Some of them actually, they are still the tools and all that are not there. Some of us. So the tools, if you don't have the tools, you can't work.
After the training.
You have to get tools. Even if it's not from you, or maybe someone gives it to you, but you have to get your own tools, and they are expensive.
Oh, really?
Yes. So actually, when I get my own contract, I have to call Master or the other Master that I'm working with to lend me tools to go, because I can't afford it for now.
Wow.
Yes. So it's some of the things. Some of them day to day, maybe they get their own contract. They complain that they don't have tools. So if someone say, "Come and paint my house," you don't have ruler, you don't have a brush, you don't have maybe scrapers and all that. Those are the things that you can't do anything. You just have to say maybe give it to someone else. And if you are not getting the contract, you not get money. And if you are not getting the contract, people will feel like you are not serious, and they will leave. They will not invite you to come and work for them.
And people will actually get to know you when you get more contracts. You say that okay, this girl has more contracts, she has this, so it will be easier for us to bring her to come and do the job for us.
Yes.
Wow, interesting.
So I actually, have another Master. Sorry, Master.
So everybody, you have to have 2 or 3 or more support, somebody who can support you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For construction, one person cannot start foundation and finish the contract. So for construction, you must to be in group to do the work. So actually, like the way we Future Links and construction we are doing, sometimes we used to do some work, we call it key work, a key contract. When you take the work, you do everything. The person who will come to the owner of the house will only take maybe key. You buy television, you buy a lot of things inside the house.
That's like furnishing.
That's like finishing. So this construction work, especially Future Links, we want people to support us, to also support the young ladies, to also achieve their aim based on what they think for the future. So based on the construction, any lady who have the skills, we can support the lady through the youth, giving us the contract. So if you want to support the youth for the work, you can come to Future Links and Construction and give us the work. We can also get you the ladies
To come in
to do it.
for you.
So if you are also a lady and you have the skills and you want to learn more about it, you can have contact on us. We can also share ideas with you with what you have, and you can do more things, more than what you think.
Is it expensive? They had the opportunity for young for NORSAC to pay, but if somebody wants to walk to you and say, I want you to teach me, is it expensive to come and learn?
It's not much, because my side, if you are to be part of the training, you just buy the form. After the form, you will see the details inside the form, and you just do it's not a match payment, because
When you say match is really
it's not much. It's 800 Ghana cedi.
okay.
It's not much. You buy the
It's
form
match,
50.
it's match.
You acquire a lot of knowledge.
It's
So
match.
this is
And the money too is match.
okay, but from us, we are looking about the talent we are to
Yeah.
give to you. So we may say it is not much, because it's not only one knowledge we are going to give to you. If you are going to learn tailor work, you will pay like 800. So Future Links, to learn any work, it depends the time you have.
Okay.
So painting, POP, any kind of work we are doing, we can let you, but it depends the talent you want. We can support you. So we want people to also support us and look for the youth to also do more things.
Yeah. That's very important. Now, you are a master. You are doing your own things. You want to start a company with your peers. You are looking at becoming a very big personality, even as yourself and also as the company as well. Do you want to give back to society? Are you looking at training young girls also for free, just to give them back to society on the work that you are doing?
Yes, I will start with an example again. There is this lady in my area. She smokes, like she's a drug addict. So she came
Before
to
I
me.
come back to hear the story, I want us to go for a break. We'll come back and wrap up.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Books by Pastor A.L. Fant. They are inspired by the Holy Spirit, simple to comprehend, relevant in application, and so lovely to read. Grab copies like Dynamics of Kingdom Influence, Dynamics of Ministry, Marcus King for Church Workers, Money Matters, and she calls herself a woman. This marriage must work. No more curses. Loaded mouth. Secrets of kingdom dominion. The exploits of service. Things fall apart. Church without bleeding pulpit. Singles mingle, and many more.
I believe that parents out there would come to understand that their children, especially girls, can venture into any aspect they want to go into. we need to stop letting girls feel that certain things are not for them. Let them do what they feel they want to do, because that is the only thing that can really, really unearth their talent and unearth their potential. Let me get back to Hafsa. You were telling me a story before we went on the break.
Yes, I said there was this lady. I wouldn't call her a drug addict, but she was, smoking. She was taking all those kind of substances into her body. And then she came to me and said I should take her as a sister. And then she doesn't want to do the drugs again. It's just making her life miserable. So she doesn't want to do it again. So I should let her join me so that I'll train her, and then she will do something out of her life, because she doesn't understand what is going on in her life again. So I told her to come back. So I'm going to train her for free. Because like she said, she sleeps around as well. She does hook up, and she's fed up with that life. She wants to do something different. So I can't tell her to go and bring money so that I'll train her. She'll eventually go into that hookup again and get the money and come and pay me. So I'm doing it for free. I'm giving back to the society as well. So any lady who feels like I want to learn this kind of work and I don't have money, and it's true that you don't have money, I'm willing to help.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And I love what you said. I think sometimes some ladies would actually want to learn, but they don't have the money. So even if you're asking them to go and get the money, they are going to go back to what they don't want to do again. And that is really going to complicate some of these girls in actually wishing or willing to come out from the pain or the danger that they are into. Master, we are about to close. Your final words. What are some of the most important things that you want every young girl out there to know? Or even just in general, if you want to also talk about future lanes, give out your contact details, or how people can reach you for contracts, just go ahead.
Okay, what I can say is that I plead to the youth to also have the patience as we also have to do the training, and motivate our sisters to also take part on this kind of work. If a lady having a mind to learn painting or POP work, and you are stopping the lady to learn this kind of work, and you want the lady to continue maybe her school, which she don't want to take part in it, you may end up spend all your money on the school, and it will bring maybe confusion between you and the child, because she's not doing what you want. But if you also support and take maybe good care on what she planned, I think it will help her and help you, the parents. So I plead to the parents to also help the youth, especially our sisters, to also take part on the construction work. It's not a big thing. Usually the painting and the POP is not something big. You just mix your paint and take your brush, you start painting, that's all. The POP is
just mix your paint
and
take your brush
and start painting.
From today I'm a painter.
Yes.
So call me, or just come take my brush and mix my paint, and I'll start painting.
For this side, you cannot be a painter unless you step inside the field. Yes, if I say this and you start, if the wall is having dirty in it, when you paint like this, they will not give you job again. So you must to take part in it.
Don't give me job again.
So the only thing is that if we let our sisters take part of the learning center on the painting or the POP, they will have more knowledge on it. It is not difficult. The POP, the same thing, like the way they prepare TZ.
Okay.
You just put the flour inside the water and stir it.
You put flour. That's not how they prepare
the cement. It look like flour.
So you put the flour
on inside the water in a bucket and just stir it. Then you do some small things. It's just like jokes. So I wish the parents to look up for future links and know what we are doing, and other side people are also doing construction and they will also do it.
Okay.
And it give the money a lot if you are lucky to get contracts. Like Hafsa.
So when you get the contract after this show, I'll come for my share.
No problem if you can take part.
Ah.
You know, without taking part,
I'm doing adverts for you for free, so you have to pay me for the advert.
No problem. When you bring contract or when the contract come, for that one you don't have problem.
You have percentage.
So for the benefit of the contract, the youth must to help us to give our sister or to give us more work so that they can achieve their aim through their work. If you are doing hairdressing and somebody is doing painting or POP, you can never be the same, because you can use one day to achieve money, which the person who is doing hairdressing or the other thing, the person cannot use 2 days or 1 day to achieve that kind of money. So maybe working 1 week for the construction, you can achieve money like 2 months money if somebody is going to work as a hairdresser. So every work have its own style to gain. Yeah. So I plead the youth to also help us to support our ladies to also take part in it. Okay. So Future Links is in Village Water behind Toyota Company, and that's the places.
Village Water in Tamale. There's a community called Village Water in Tamale. So when you are entering Tamale, just before you get to Toyota, you turn your right.
Yes, that's the place. So that's our training center. When you come there, you can meet us, and we have our new office we are building, or we are starting
you have
up.
Money. Hey, it really pays.
You know, every work you have to be serious in this. We want to look serious as we are serious people. So the place we are locating is not opening place. So we are trying to be in a place which people can also see us.
Locate you.
Yeah, so we want you to help us and do the work which will help the society, and things will be okay for all of us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hafsa, your final words.
I just want to tell the ladies that this construction work is not something that is difficult. If you have the passion for it, you can do it. So I'm pleading with the youth of Tamale and around, if you want to do this kind of construction, please join us. It's not something hard.
It's not something hard.
Yes, you can do it as well.
I wish I had time. I would have come to join you. Me, I like anything that will give me money.
If you are into construction, it's a big money you will get if you get contract. It's a big money, but without the work like this season, there's no work. We don't get contract. You can give quotation for people. The work will come unexpected, because if you are to do the work like 10%, the person will come with 2%. So for this season or this time, the work is not going well, but we wish
it will go on very well. You get more money. You get more. In fact, you have to start charging in dollars.
When we were in Accra, we used to charge dollars with my boss.
Oh, nice.
So I think
you have to go back to charge it.
We have to go back because the system is hot.
I'll be your financial secretary. Will you employ me?
You may be the assistant.
He already has one.
You already have one. No,
that's me.
Just fire the person and put me there.
You're firing me.
Thank you so much for coming. Even though I boss more, but you have to buy me Mbaya. Tamale, when you hear someone say Mbaya, it's what's the name? Guinea fowl.
Yes.
Or not chicken.
It's guinea fowl.
Now we have.
Now
chicken.
they do chicken and Mbaya.
Sausages and all that they do.
Oh, okay, so Mbaya is not a name of a meat. Mbaya is a name of a person who grills guinea fowl, who grills chicken, who grills sausages, and who grills kebab and everything.
Yeah.
So when you meet something, just say I'm going to Mbaya to go and get this and to go and get that. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate. And then NORSAC, it's those implementing this project with funding from UNICEF. They are making sure that more young girls are being given the opportunity to venture into these male-dominated jobs? You said it's the past project.
Yes, promoting adolescent safe spaces.
Promoting adolescent safe spaces, to make sure that you and I as young people growing up are safe enough to venture into not just a male-dominated jobs, but into any kind of narratives that are not giving women their priority, because we need to grow and glow, like I usually say. So NORSAC, thank you very much for this agenda, and this episode is kind courtesy of NORSAC and the past project. Thank you very much for supporting this episode, and of course we hope that you will be able to promote this agenda for more young girls and more young women. I am Martha in Spice. Let's go for a break. I'll be back with thoughts. Hello, I am Martha in Spice. Today on Thoughts, I want to ask parents a personal question. Why don't you want us to go by our career choices? I do understand that you gave birth to us and you love us, but sometimes please allow us to do what we want to do. It might not be convincing at the moment. It might probably not be what your reputation needs or demands. But I tell you that at the end, we will laugh together. So parents and guardians, friends and family, stop teasing women in male-dominated jobs. They are not non-entities. Stop teasing young people in TVET career paths. They are not non-entities. Please, at the end of the day, let's all make sure that we are giving these young people the right opportunities to grow and to glow. You and I must change. You and I must have the right opportunity and the right choices to be able to do something better and something great. I believe that this year will be a year where we'll find out that more young women are being promoted into the male-dominated jobs. They will get more contracts, they will get more opportunities, and they are going to do well. Organizations like NORSAC is doing this and is moving up so high. Of course, there may be one or two girls that will fall up during the way or on the way, but it doesn't mean that they shouldn't continue to do what that they have to do to promote the agenda of all these young people. I believe that this thing I have said, these few thoughts of mine, will go a long way to touch you, will go a long way to help you understand that you are enough. You are special, you are unique, and you are above whatever anyone will say against you. Thank you for watching this episode. I am Martha in Spice. Do have a good night.